Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We are playing as Portugal. We're going to do a little bit more expansion today. So let's take a look at our options. We're adjacent to a couple of areas here. So what if we took over Benin? That'd be 11 infamy. And they'll have Denmark on their side, likely. Plus potentially Borgu, but I'm not afraid of Borgu. Or wait, did I? Them. It shouldn't be a problem. But Denmark, what have you got? Okay, Denmark does have a real army. Let me see. Yeah, they've got actual armies. I don't necessarily want to fight. Oh, they got mobile artillery as well. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely not gonna go. I'm not gonna go head to head with Denmark. Do you think I'm stupid? All right. Who else? What about Dahomey? Trying to conquer Dahomey. They're likely going to have France. They might not, though. Even so, best not to risk it. Let me see. Oh, Kongo. Let's take a look at Kongo. Okay. Oh yeah, no one's going to get involved in this. Let's do it. Iranian declared a rivalry. I'm just going to grab this army and send them to deal with that. Let me see. You got 6 battalions. Are they... Nah, they're just regular infantry. I'm not going to need both armies for this, I don't think. Oh boy, they're going to take forever to get there, but that's okay. I don't know why they're going to go up here, back down to the Cape of Good Hope, and then north. Seems kind of silly. Oh, they're just going to here. Never mind. Never mind. The South Atlantic is an ocean that exists. I'm going to risk it, because doing it with only one army might be a mistake, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I'm also going to go ahead and cut one of these consumption taxes, because I want a decree in Extremadura for increased road maintenance. And that's going to help me get buildings built faster. Alright, let's set that going. Finances are pretty tight. But it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. We're gonna use wrought iron tools, I think. I think that'll be the right call. We've got a trade route exporting iron, so I think as soon as this tooling workshop gets built, I'll cut that trade route, and that should provide me with all the tools that I need. And then I can cut these 2 trade routes as well, and that'll save me a little bit of bureaucracy. And because I only need a little bit of bureaucracy, we should be just fine. In fact, I'm going to do... No, I'm going to wait. I don't know if this is going to be unproductive, but I think it is. Let me see. Let's take a quick look here. Where is iron? Yeah, I'm producing about 20, and I'm going to be using about 25. So I don't want to have that trade route in there. That's going to super increase the price of iron, and I certainly do not desire that one bit. Force comparison here is looking rock solid. I'm not at all worried about this war. So yeah, let me just quickly take a look at other stuff. Oh yeah, I am going to reduce the logging camps in Lorenzo Marques. I'm going to put them in Beira instead. Where are they? Here we go. 2 logging camps in Beira, and I'm just going to have to put them above the ports for the new colonies in Togo and Niger Delta, because getting the price of wood down is critical to keeping my costs low, because currently I'm constructing with wood. Kongo's damaging relations. Well, that's certainly going to impact our relations going forward, aren't they? Shazam! 2 arms. All right, let's take a look at this war. See how things are going. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. I got a very... I'm significantly overpowering them attack versus defense, so I'm feeling pretty confident overall. Not afraid of anything over here. Perfect. Let's take a look at the battles. You in a battle yet? Or nearly. Here we go. Woo! Alright. We should have a couple more battles before the country is fully taken over. We are really reducing their war score, their war support a lot. Oh, because we technically have 100% occupation, even though we haven't taken the state fully yet? That's shocking. I mean, I'm not complaining, obviously. Once we've got the state fully taken, we'll, I think, win the war by default. Oh, and that decree is also increasing the build speed of these paper mills, which is also going to significantly impact the government's bottom line. So we're doing two things here as well. Oh, Napoleonic warfare, finally. I'm going to upgrade the artillery and the cuirassiers in the Ejército Portugués, just to make sure that those... And there we go. We'll do the same... Ooh! A political lobby is formed. The Portuguese-French Friendship Committee. The Portuguese-French Friendship Committee. Petit bourgeois and the landowners. That's fine. Alright, and then we'll upgrade the auxiliary division as well. Third Portuguese Army, I'm actually going to reduce these and disband them. And I'm going to do the same with the troops that we sort of inherited from our conquests here in Southeast Africa. Because I don't want those... I don't need those units. They're taking up a lot of... They're costing me. They're costing me significantly. Got a couple of units of line infantry here as well. Is that everything? That's everything. Alright. Beautiful. So from here, where do I want to do conquest next? I don't want to go too far in West Africa. I think so. I'm going to de-declare my interest in Niger. And I'm going to declare one in Central America. I think there's some good... Central America is in the process of breaking up now, so there's potentially going to be places that I can take over as the United States of Central America continues to break up. So I want to be able to take advantage of that situation as things advance there. So, tooling workshops are almost built. Finances are still pretty rough. And private sector is building logging camps in Alentejo, which is just fine. I need those logging camps real bad. Third Portuguese Army, another unit of infantry that I don't... Sorry, USA is damaging relations. Why would you be damaging relations, USA? Well, it just so happens that I have some influence to play with, or will as soon as I'm done improving relations with Spain. So maybe I will improve relations with you, USA. What? Ah. People still in the process of being colonized there. That's a shame. I don't know why the USA is coming after me. Okay, there we go. Haha! You'll never reduce our relations. Alright. The duel. Santiago Rebelo has challenged Leopoldo Coutinho to a duel to the death. The aura surrounding the two figures is like something out of a romantic novel. Leopoldo Coutinho smiles. He's been rehearsing this moment before falling asleep. Santiago Rebelo, you are a friendless bastard. Your insults cannot go unanswered. Pick a weapon of choice and we shall meet tomorrow. This guy's the land reformer lead of the rural folk. This guy, on the other hand, is the Republican lead of the industrialists. Let them fight! Bam. Rebelo has died. Alright, let's see who's heading up the rural folk now. It's a different land reformer. Teofilo Pulido. Nice. Cool. And then gifts among friends. An internal investigation has discovered that a government official receiving gifts from Antonio José Severin de Noronha on behalf of the Portuguese-British Fellowship. The official leading the investigation finds his details his findings. Finds his details. He details his findings. Does Antonio Jose Severin de Naranjo have no integrity? Among the gifts sent, the following was found: a half-dozen parcels of cloth, a carving knife, a pocket knife, 5 pairs of gloves, 23 barrels of salt, and a dozen bottles of Portugal's finest cologne water. Is this not bribery in support of the Portuguese-British Fellowship's cause? They've done nothing suspect. 5% of armed forces pops become more loyalist, or perhaps their leader should step down. Extra legitimacy. I'm going to go with extra legitimacy. And I need that because I am about to increase taxes. I know this might be considered by some to be a mistake. Oh, I just realized I need to move that decree to beta to make sure that we are improving the conditions in beta. And we lost our leader of the Ejército Portugués. So let me see. We got this guy aligns with the rural folk. Inspirational orator has got to be worth something as a leader. Not so much. Cool. What about pious? Better morale, reduced kill rate. That's fine. Throw him in there. We'll put him in chief. All right. And now that we've got that tooling workshop built, let's go ahead and the iron thing is still productive. Interesting, but the tooling workshop can't hire. Why? Reduce its productivity. Gosh darn it. Oh, you know what? Because we're bringing in a bunch of tools. We'll cut our tool imports, and that will make the workshop more productive. That'll be just fine. It also saves us some bureaucracy, which improves the overall finances. So let's see. Honduras has just broken off from the Central American, the United States of Central America. And now we've got a tool shortage. That's... Okay, and now the tooling workshop is hiring. Beautiful. So what would it be? What if we took over Honduras? Actually, I don't want to conquer Honduras. I want to make Honduras a protectorate. So if I do this, no one's like to step in. So let's do it. Getting protectorates early is going to be a big part of my strategy because I want to get that diplomatic pact line income going as soon as I can. Let's mobilize the Ejército Portugués. Let's wait. Let's not mobilize the Ejército Portugués. I can wait on that. And Honduras is already... Honduras doesn't have a real army, right? Let's just make sure. Probably should have made sure before I did this, but yeah, no. Line infantry and dragoons. I mean, it's a real army, but I should be fine. Interesting. Really low on org here. Oh, because the guy wasn't... Because we just put a new guy in there. When you have an army, always be sure to have a guy in the army. That's your GenCat device. Central America declares neutrality. That's great. Oh, so does Mexico. Wonderful. Alright, I think at this point... I'm going to need to mobilize the other army, because that's going to be the army we're going to use to invade once the invasion time comes. New Grenada declares neutrality. Alright, things are going just fine. Civil war in the Mosquito Kingdom. Hey, Great Britain. No, they won't. Well, interesting, it's still... Brunei is improving relations. That's interesting. Not sure what to make of that. Hey, law enforcement finally increased to level 2. That's wonderful. Great Britain's neutral. Everybody's neutral. Nobody's getting involved. Alright, and they're fearful. They're likely to back down. I hope they do. Because having troops mobilized is expensive. Actually, I'm going to send the fleet over. Before things get started. Perfect. set the invasion going. Oh, Iranian attitude worsens. Shame. Unfortunately, it appears the United States is still, no, we're balanced. We're balanced. We're in the middle. We're in the middle. Alright, I am going to suffer reduced efficiency, but I should be able to get through that. If I don't... It's wise to maybe build up some more ships. I think it probably will be. Let me see. Frigates cost 1 mana worse, so it's not that much. I'm going to do 1 additional level in each of my areas, and we'll throw those in above the ports. Just to make sure that we've got enough naval invasion capacity to carry an entire one of our 2 armies. Still, it looks like this battle's going just fine, so I've got solid landing progress. I'm hoping that sorts it. I'm hoping we don't end up with a problem. Because boy howdy, would I love to not have a problem. 26% invasion progress. There's a successful battle. Alright, I don't think this is going to be an issue. We got another battle kicking off right away, 79% progress, and there we go. So, Honduras is now our protectorate. I don't have enough influence to get started improving relations, so I'm going to stop improving relations with the Cape Colony for now and start improving relations with Honduras. This is going to help us out in the long term. Getting that diplomatic pact line income is really going to make our finances a lot better. Logging camps going up. Very good. Let's see. Let's see. Unproductive liquor import route from Transvaal. We'll just cut that. Import route of small arms from China is also unproductive, but do I need that for the customs union? Gosh, I sure do. I really need to build up my own arms industry. I think we're going to slate that in for construction, because at the very least having my own arms industry is going to be of critical importance. So, do I want that more or less than the naval bases? I think I want it more than the naval bases. I'm on high taxation right now, so I'm a little bit on borrowed time, but this is slowly weakening the landowners. Oh hey, and my movement for cultural exclusion disappeared, so that's fun. Don't need to do too much of that. Strange that Central America isn't... Oh no, Costa Rica is broken off now. So let's see. If I invade Costa Rica, what will that look like? Protectorate, no one is interested in stepping in. They might accept 2%. But do I do it? I do still technically have gold reserves at this time. Let me see, how much infamy? This is 2.4 infamy. And then Costa Rica... No, United States is guaranteeing their independence. I'm not going to do it, because they'll be able to pull them in with a call ally. And I do not want to deal with that. Probably should have checked that for Honduras, but it's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. So, logging camps being built up means that some of our wood trade routes are going to be potentially unproductive, which it looks like our ones with France are. Ones with China are not. Oh, no, they're productive. Cool. Let's also go ahead and build the duel. They're shooting at each other again. Alright, Leopoldo Coutinho, dial it back. You can't just shoot at everyone you don't like. Alright, so this time Leopoldo Coutinho is shooting at Arthur Pomar. who is, so this is once again our Republican head of the industrialists. He's shooting at Archer Pomar, who is a jingoist head of the petite bourgeoisie. Once again, he's called him a friendless bastard. Let them fight! Yes! Oh my gosh. Leopoldo Coutinho is officially a multiple homicide enjoyer. Where is he? He's head of a marginalized interest group. He's just gonna keep shooting at the other interest groups' leaders until he's the head of things. Ugh. Excellent. I'm not putting you in the government, bro. Alright, so that means that he's been replaced. The Petit Bourgeois are now led by Carlos Sergio, a royalist. Interesting. Alright, so we're building in Estremadura right now, so once again I will move my road maintenance decree to there. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to build all of our own guns. And then, let me think, I don't want my own artillery foundry necessarily quite yet, because building my own artillery foundry will mean I'll stop bringing in, I only have 2 units of artillery right now. Come on, let's sort by market price. Alright, tooling workshops are productive. They're not, again, not as productive as I would assume, though. Why are you having a hard time hiring? Because you're not making any money. But why aren't you making any money? Because iron is too expensive. Alright, so let's go ahead and where's our iron output? Please tell me we have iron output in Portugal. We do, in Alentejo, but only in Alentejo. So let's go ahead and throw another level of iron mines in there. Yeah. Yep, we're definitely going to need that. In fact, we're going to move that to the top of the queue, and we're going to move our decree to there. I recognize I'm sitting at high taxation. I understand that, but I'm just going to have to accept that. Things are going wild in Van Diemen's Land. I'm really surprised that Central America is still kicking around. On the other hand, paddle steamer. Alright, nice. So unfortunately, I can't turn Central America into a protectorate because they're actually a minor power, and I too am a minor power. Yes! Oh, we got General Staff spreading. Wonderful. That's exactly what I want, because I'm currently researching General Staff. Once we've got General Staff, I'll be able to import explosive. Well, I'll be able to import munitions, but it'll be smarter if I can just import explosives and lead. Do I currently have lead in my market at all? No. So I'll probably need to import both of those to keep my armies functioning. But once I've got those armies functioning, I'll be able to just do all the things that I could possibly desire to do. So now let's look at Zanj, because I want to see, does Oman have any friendly relations? Because I should have an interest free. Yeah, I should have an interest free at this point because Republican coup in Brazil. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is quite interesting. Oh, look at that flag. Look at that flag! That's the United States of Brazil. That's wild. They have an anti-British association, too. I wonder if I could fund lobbies. It would probably be really, really expensive relative to my current capabilities. Yeah, 5.97k. I don't have that kind of money. I'm just Portugal. Alright, so interest in Zanj is activated. So what if we grabbed Zanzibar from Oman? What if we said, gimme? Would anyone stand with them? I don't think anyone would. So hold on now. Before we do this, just make sure, okay, diplomacy is looking good. Who would have potential... Who would have the potential to? Only Britain and France. Britain can't. And none of these others are likely to. So let's do it. It's 10.1 infamy, which is quite a bit. How much of an army does Oman have? Let me check that first. Alright. So. Probably those units are mostly in their capital. Oh, not completely. But they've got a lot of irregular infantry. So I'm feeling like I can take them. So, let's go ahead and grab Zanzibar. And if I throw... Well, we'll see. We'll see what other diplomatic demands I can put in there. I've got a little bit of infamy left. If I throw in a banned slavery war goal. Interesting. I can't do anything else. But that's fine. So, we'll throw... I think this is going to take both armies. So we will mobilize Bofa. And we'll put them both here. And we'll take the main fleet. And we'll put them here to defend our coast. And they'll have this long strip of Africa. And that'll be just fine. So now we got ourselves an iron shortage, but we're building an iron mine. So it should be fine. Oh! A movement to enact per capita taxation. I think I must. So, let me see. I'm suffering low legitimacy right now. Let's do it. The landowners are going to be a little upset, but we've got a huge movement. So let's go. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to see kind of how this goes. I hope the landowners are significantly... Oh, they're at -1. I don't want them to be at -1, but it is what it is. Per capita taxation will really, really help the country. So having a strong movement that wants this is going to be of enormous importance. Ooh, now I'm short on influence because of the... I can stop improving relations with France for the moment. I want to keep a little bit of infamy mitigation right now because I want to have infamy mitigation. Ooh, excellent. First comparison there is suspiciously high. I wonder if the second Omani army just isn't doing stuff at all. Alright, stall chance is actually really low and success chance is really high. Benefits of having an extremely strong movement here. So I'm feeling pretty confident actually in my ability to win this. This number I don't love even one bit, but the taxation thing is going to help with that. Don't stall me out. Please don't stall me out. Jesus, I'm going to be so sad. I'm so sad if I get stalled out. Hey, there's Lathe. That's wonderful. So, right away, let's go ahead and grab our textile mills and put them into dye workshops. And I don't have any lead yet, so I can't turn the glassworks into using leaded glass. Yes, I can. I can buy glass from abroad. From Great Britain. My friends in Great Britain. Great Britain has all the lead we need. Right. Ooh, actually, occupation is really solid. Ooh, law progressed to consideration immediately. That's wonderful. I'm feeling pretty pleased. My units of error handled themselves back to Portugal. I'm just going to put one army there to defend the area and hope they don't try to naval invade, because I think they might be able to naval invade even faster than I can get there. But if I can hold this area, they do not have war support protection at this time. So if I can simply hold the area, they will be forced to capitulate eventually. And there's empiricism unlocked, which is wonderful. I got a little bit extra influence. Not enough to continue improving relations with France. Shortage of tools. Gosh darn it. Oh, that's rough. That's very rough. I guess I'm willing to bring... Wait a minute. What's happening with my tooling factories? No, my tools. Go, Onion. I must collect my tools. Why are you choked? They're choked because of the iron shortage. Okay, well, I'm going to be handling that. That's only going to be a few more weeks. So, 10 more weeks. No, let's bring in the iron. Let's import the iron. I'll bring it in from Morocco. I need the iron temporarily. But once the new iron mine is built, I won't need that. And it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. I won't be in huge debt, and it'll be it'll be great. It'll be just great. Alright, mining accident. The mine in Alentejo has collapsed, trapping miners within the dark shafts below. The scale of the accident has made the tragedy a story across Alentejo and the nation. They dug me out, but left my friend behind. That was all the foreman was able to get out of the wretched boy. Sooty rags clung to him like wispy strands of a torn funeral jacket. Whether he held back his tears for fear of a beating or to keep strong, the foreman did not know. He was spent for the day. The foreman hoped the manager had a mind for mercy. This is a small price to pay for the march of industry, stronger industrialists, but more radical lower classes. This outrageous abuse of the common man cannot stand. Stronger trade unions radicalize the upper classes, or these mines are a blight on man and countryside alike. Radicalized middle classes, stronger rural folk. Let's quickly check and see if Alentejo has... Okay, we have quite a bit of upper classes here. So I'm going to say it's a small price to pay for the march of industry. Unfortunately, it's going to cause a lot of radicals, but that should be fine. Intelligentsia petition government. Representing his constituents in the Intelligentsia, Manuel de Caula has issued a formal petition to the Portuguese government to pass parliamentary republic. One last matter for the day, sir. Members of your constituency arrived this morning. They're asking rather loudly and insistently if you would meet with them about new legislation. Well, is that it? Goodness, you seem as if you've seen a ghost. I'm sure we can spare the last hours of light for them, can't I? I believe so, sir. They weren't taking no for an answer. I'm gonna say they must understand that the situation does not allow for this. Because I've got a little bit of legitimacy to play with, and I really need to get this done and get this war finished. And my landowners are already a little salty. And I don't think they'll... I think the landowners dislike cultural exclusion. Oh, no, they don't. They're neutral. They're not... Huh. I'm not sure. I was wrong about that. But even so, I'm not necessarily interested in doing cultural exclusion right now in this run, in this very moment. 3 more weeks. Come on, let's do it. Oh, I should have moved the decree. Ooh, law progressed to assent. That's wonderful. Oh, actually, it is getting time for the episode to be concluded. Ooh, I had an airborne. Pedro de Braganca. We'll see what comes of that. But we are actually over time for this episode. So, my nerds, I've had fun here. I hope you've had fun, and I'll see you on the other side.